Shauna Collier, and I am the librarian for the National Museum of African American History and Culture. Well, I will be the head librarian, so probably coordinating everything, or as my supervisor likes to say, herding the cats, so to speak. But making sure everything is going according to plan. We will have a genealogy person on staff, an assistant librarian, a few other staff members, so just helping everything to kind of move along, I guess. This position is the dream job. It brings together my background, my personal history as an African American in this country, um, just American history. It I think will be the center of a lot of exciting things happening in African American history and culture. And I am just so glad to be a part of it, to be the person to assist researchers who are coming to find out more information about African American history and culture. Um, yeah, I'm just glad to be kind of in the mix of it all. The focus will be African American Studies, definitely. First and foremost, with the museum staff, what they're doing research in, supporting the exhibits and the mission of the museum. And then secondly, I would say working with independent researchers to see what trends there are in African American studies. So sometimes that kind of directs what we collect for the collection. So programming is going to be a great part of the library. First and foremost, we want to do a lot of programming around family history and genealogy. So we are hoping to make it kind of a center for people to come and, maybe not do in-depth genealogy research, but have someone direct them. Maybe they will need to go to the National Archives for more information. Maybe they'll need to go to a local history center, or maybe they'll need to do more research on Ancestry.com, which is what we'll have available for them, one of the resources we'll have available for them. So we are hoping that people will come and be interested in, doing their family history or helping us guide them with their family history. We also plan to offer regular workshops. I would love to have like a literary salon, maybe like once a month, have authors come and talk about their books, and maybe have signings or something like that. Maybe film programs. So things that we want to offer to the public who are coming into the museum space, since the library will be in the museum space this time. For so many reasons. It's important because of, I would say, the place in history, in American history of African Americans. I mean, African Americans have been involved in American history from the beginning. And so this museum definitely couldn't try to address all of that, but I think it will definitely try. And we want to be a destination on the National Mall and in the nation's capital, where people can come and learn about African American history, and perhaps families can come and be proud of this museum being on the National Mall and its place in history. Well, the main difference with this library is that it will be Smithsonian Library's first library in a museum public space. And what that essentially means is that it will function kind of in a way like a public library, but it will also still be a museum and a research library. But we wanted the public and museum visitors to feel free to come into the library. We want it to be a very welcoming place. And for our programming in family history and genealogy, we wanted people to have access easy access to the library, and that's another reason why it's in a public space for the museum. So we're really excited about that it will be very accessible to everyone, to researchers as well as museum visitors. The earliest date I'm hearing is November 2015 for an opening, and lately I've been hearing early 2016, so somewhere in that neighborhood, late 2015, early 2016. Well, if I had a wish list, it would definitely be for the collections. I would love to have an abundance of electronic resources for this library. That's one of the things we're hoping to have. And electronic resources can be pricey, very pricey, so we're hoping to have the funding to acquire a lot of electronic resources, databases for the most part. And also, too, I would love to have a budget for programming to, offer like some regular programming as far as genealogy and the authors, the literary salon I would like to do, and other programming as well. It's a hard one. One word. Welcoming. That's what I hope I want it to be. A very welcoming place.